All right, let me see if I can keep this short. I'm pretty bad with these. So, in your search engine, when you start out, you need ENB Series. So just put in that, go ahead, hit OK. First link that comes up, it should be reading pretty much this right here. So if we click on it, come over here, bunch of freaking words, bunch of games, right? I don't know if we can click on our game here and it'll go here. It does. But let me come back. Because a lot of videos on YouTube, there used to be news over here. You would have to click on to get to the game selection. So either scroll down and get to it. Boris has really updated his site. Or come to downloads. And I guess it's pretty much the same thing. So select our game. We're doing Skyrim SC. The newest version is always on the top, right? V502, right? Scroll all the way down. Now, there used to be a lot of like pop-up ads on here that were real annoying. But the download link always looks like this on its website. So just go ahead and click it. Go ahead and save as. And I already have it on here, but let's see what happens. Oh, apparently not. I had it somewhere else. So that's good. So we have the base series down. So we're going to need two things here. Let me get rid of this. Come here to File Explorer. We need where I downloaded it, and we need another one for our game. So if you haven't already, you should set up a short top to get to your root folder. All right. So it'll bring everything here. Now I already have the two files that we need. So this is what we just downloaded. You'll have the wrapper, all this stuff in here. Just open up the wrapper and you just need these two files. That's all you do. Just drag and drop them over here. But I'm not going to do it because I already have them in there. But now if you want to set this up to have Vortex install it. Here, let me move this folder over here. It's hard to see with my background here. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to take these two. I'm going to drag them over here. And I'm going to take them. Hopefully at this point you have 7-zip. Let me highlight them again. I'm going to 7-zip. And we are going to... Why is this giving me a hard time? Here we go. Press to that. And we're just going to rename this ENB Base DLLs. We're just going to save it like that. All right. Now let's work on our ENB. So if we come back up, right, at Nexus Mods, come in. Now I'm already here on this page. So if we come to our files, so I already downloaded these to save a little bit of time. There's Cathedral Weather, there's Azura Weather. So let me come to here. Let me find everything. Come back to my E where I have it. So here is the one for Cathedral Weather. Here's the one that I'm using. But if we open this up, right, you'll have all this in here. So the main folder, folder 0, you need all of these. You need the ENB Series folder and these two INIs. So just take these, drag them over here. It's going to take a little bit of time. So we'll come back. Now this is for your lighting. All right, so now if you're using ELFX, or if you're using Lux, or if you're using vanilla lighting. Now for me, I'm using Lux. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to drag this one over, okay? All right, now the next one, remove black bar. Black bar is like that letterbox. I find it the most annoying. You need to throw this in here so you can change the option in game. It's still going to be in letterbox mode when you go in. Now, if you have a real potato computer, you would actually add this. So let me see if we can make this a little bigger. To run on lower specs, overwrite. So we don't want that. But now what I was talking about, checking these down here, the INI settings. So if you open this up, let's make this a little bigger. These are very important. See down here, he has it like boxed out and drawn over here. Pay attention to what your setting is. Now, if you're on a laptop, and if you don't want to listen to your fan scream all day, I would probably work with low or medium. If you have a really great GPU, on your regular gaming rig, then go for like 1 or 2. But just keep that in mind. But you just have to check all these things. And if you're not sure how to do that, let's just come down. We'll come back here. Got to go to your documents, my game, come to Skyrim Special Edition. And this was actually saying that, see it right here, Skyrim Preferred INI. Your Skyrim Preferred INI. Open this up. Oh, good grief. Oh, wrong one. So instead of scrolling all through here to look through these, use Control F and type in your words. So I already have it typed in here. So if I hit enter, look, it highlights it for you. So I have mine set at 2. And if we look at this, 2 is high. So while I'm in here, I'm going to change mine to 1, to very high. Really going to cripple my FPS in game. All right, and just be sure if you make, your changes to hit save before you close it out, okay? So we'll just close all that. We don't need this anymore. Don't need that for right now, but now we got to pack this up. So we know we're leaving these 2 out, right? And we're not going to include the zip that we just did. So we need our ENB Series folder, right? I'm going to hold down Control, and we need these 4 INI files. So we're just going to right click, compress, and do a 7 file. You can use zip too. And we're just going to rename this. Now if you notice, I'm not putting these in a folder. They're loose. We don't want them in a folder since they're going into our root folder in game. So we're just going to call this Paichu Zerite to ENB. It's good enough. Okay, so now let's come to Vortex. And all this simple is going to be is make sure, yep, I'm in Skyrim. Drag and drop. Did it go? Didn't go. Copy. There it goes. All right, we're going to do that one, and we are also going to do our base, right? Let's get them both in here. Oh, good grief. It's because I don't have it full-sized. Now, I want to forewarn you with Vortex. You want to go and change your settings so stuff doesn't auto-install and auto-enable. That's why I just drag these in and they're sitting here. You want full control while you're in here. It's a pain in the butt, but when you're doing stuff like this, this is the best way. So what we're going to do, we're going to right click. We're going to select unpack as is. All right. I'm going to right click, unpack as is. Now we're going to double click. All right. And you'll get this pop-up box. All right. So now you want to come down here and you want to select what mod type it is. You want to mark it as an ENB. This is the same way that SKSE gets installed. It would go as an engine injector. You could select any of these 2 and it's going to put it in your root folder. All right. Then let's do this one. Select type ENB. Make sure this one is showing the right thing. That's good. If you want to close it, just hit the little arrow down here on the bottom. I should probably make this bigger so we can see it. And that's it. Just enable and enable. So now if we come back to our game folder here, let me get rid of some of these. Scroll back up. Let me go to Starfield so it refreshes. Come back into Skyrim. Here's our 2. And oh, I didn't hit deploy. Hold on, let me hit deploy. That's why it wasn't showing up. Let's see what our redundant mods are. Okay, not worried too about that. Let's see here, our ENB Series got installed in the correct place, and our ENBs are down here. So now let's log into the game real quick. Hopefully this is all making sense. I'm not the best at explaining things. So as you'll notice up here in the top left, you'll get that whole ENB Series from like now on. My lettering's really small because I have to run my everything overdrived in 4K just so I can record in full size. But it takes a bit because shaders have to get built. The first time you do this, it loads a little quicker after this first attempt in loading in. So let's go ahead and hit continue. See, we're in letterbox already. So the first thing that we're going to do, it's definitely active. I can see what's going on. That's my son playing Call of Duty. Shift Enter brings up the key. But before we do this, you want to go into like skills here with the tab, or bring up like console. You want to lock your character, because once we get it in ENB, when we start clicking things, you'll start swinging your swords if you have stuff equipped. It's a real pain in the butt. I just normally just bring this up with the tab key, hitting Shift Enter to come into here, and see how I have like mine's all funky. I still need to fix this. So I have the little white mouse, not the big mouse. So we need to come to ENB Effect, and we need to scroll down. We're looking for film grain. So it may not even be here. It might be, let's see. Effect post. Let's look under here. It's a real pain in the butt. He put it in an odd spot. I don't know why he put it under. Oh, here we go. So, film effect. See this letterbox bars? Uncheck that. All right. Now to save this, up here up top, see where I'm at? The stupid double arrow is pain in the butt. Save configuration. Your mouse is going to seize up. You're not going to move. But once it frees up, this saves, the settings have been saved. So here we go, we're unfreed. We can close this. We can tab out of this, and letterbox is gone. And you would do that with any ENB. Install them the same way. So if we come out of game, and you want to swap stuff out, look for ENBs that are still using your lighting mod. Come into Vortex, disable it, deploy, enable your other one that you have like pre-installed in here, hit deployed, and go into game and check it. So hopefully that helps. Catch you later. Bye.